Chelsea Green has a heartbreaking confession that she recently shared, and it's something many WWE fans never knew about her. After finally becoming WWE Women's Champion, Chelsea revealed the painful truth behind her emotional victory, admitting that the championship wasn't just a reward for winning one match. It was the reward for 13 years of sacrifice, heartbreak, injuries, and missing some of the most important moments of her life. When fans watched SummerSlam, they saw Chelsea Green climb a ladder and capture the Women's Championship in a thrilling five-way ladder match. She defeated Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill, Lash Legend, and Tiffany Stratton in one of the biggest victories of her career. The crowd erupted as she pulled the title down, and cameras caught the overwhelming emotion on her face. Many people assumed she was simply celebrating the biggest achievement of her wrestling career. But Chelsea has now revealed that those tears meant much more than anyone realized. Speaking on the Nikki and Brie Show, Chelsea opened up about what was going through her mind during those final moments on top of the ladder. She admitted that she was almost crying before she even grabbed the championship because it finally felt like every painful sacrifice had been worth it. In her own emotional words, she explained that for 12 or 13 years she had missed her best friends' weddings, missed the births of their children who now lovingly call her auntie, missed her own father's wedding, suffered broken bones, undergone heart surgery, and endured countless struggles just to reach that championship hanging above the ring. It was one of the most honest moments Chelsea Green has ever shared publicly, and it instantly changed the way many fans viewed her incredible SummerSlam victory. For years, Chelsea Green has been one of WWE's most entertaining personalities. Her confident, hilarious resident Karen character made audiences laugh every week, and she became known for her incredible comedic timing. But behind that larger-than-life personality was a woman carrying years of disappointment, determination, and relentless hard work that very few people ever saw. Professional wrestling looks glamorous from the outside. Fans see bright lights, championship belts, sold-out arenas, and unforgettable entrances. What they rarely see are the endless flights, hotel rooms, holidays spent away from home, and family celebrations that happen without them. Chelsea revealed that while chasing her dream, she watched life continue for everyone she loved from a distance. Imagine seeing photos of your closest friends getting married while you're on the road performing hundreds of miles away. Imagine receiving messages announcing the birth of children you can't be there to meet because you're traveling to the next wrestling event. Those children grow up calling you auntie, yet you miss the very day they entered the world. Those are the memories Chelsea says she sacrificed while pursuing her dream of becoming a WWE champion. Perhaps the most heartbreaking part of her confession involved her own family. Chelsea admitted that she even missed her father's wedding because wrestling came first. It's a kind of sacrifice that fans rarely think about. Championships can be won and lost, but family milestones happen only once. For Chelsea, choosing her career often meant accepting that certain moments could never be replaced. Her emotional confession didn't stop there. Chelsea also revealed the incredible physical toll that professional wrestling has taken on her body. Throughout her career, she has suffered broken bones, injuries that forced her into painful rehabilitation and long recoveries. Every time she got hurt, she faced the terrifying possibility that her momentum would disappear. In WWE, opportunities don't always wait. An injury can change everything, forcing a superstar to watch others rise while they struggle simply to become healthy again. Yet Chelsea refused to quit. Again and again, she fought her way back. Then came the revelation that shocked many listeners the most. Chelsea quietly revealed that she had undergone heart surgery. It's difficult to overstate how significant that is. Heart surgery isn't the kind of obstacle most people associate with professional wrestling. It represents fear, uncertainty, and a battle that goes far beyond the ring. Many athletes would question whether returning to such a physically demanding profession was even possible. But Chelsea never allowed that chapter to define her future. Instead, she recovered, returned to wrestling, and continued chasing the dream she had started more than a decade earlier. Suddenly, her emotional expression at SummerSlam made complete sense. She wasn't simply climbing a ladder. She was climbing over 13 years of obstacles. Every painful memory, every injury, every missed celebration, and every difficult decision came rushing back in the exact moment her hands touched the championship. That's why she nearly cried before taking the title down. It wasn't relief after one match. It was relief after 13 years of refusing to give up. Chelsea's journey has been anything but easy. Unlike wrestlers who seem to rise quickly through the ranks, her career has been filled with setbacks and uncertainty. She has had to reinvent herself repeatedly, prove herself over and over again, and continue believing in a dream even when the future looked unclear. There were moments when fans wondered whether she would ever become a major champion. Through it all, Chelsea kept showing up. That perseverance is exactly what made her SummerSlam victory so meaningful. Many fans online said they found themselves getting emotional after hearing her interview because it reminded them that success often comes with invisible sacrifices. Everyone celebrates the final achievement, but almost nobody witnesses the lonely years that come before it. Unfortunately, Chelsea's incredible moment of triumph was quickly followed by another devastating setback. Just days after becoming champion, she competed on SmackDown alongside Tiffany Stratton in a tag team match against Fatal Influence. During the match, Chelsea suffered a serious injury that resulted in a broken orbital bone. The news immediately worried fans who feared her championship reign might be threatened almost as soon as it had begun. Chelsea later confirmed the injury herself on social media, showing remarkable honesty about what had happened. Once again, she found herself facing another painful obstacle just when everything finally seemed to be going her way. For someone whose career has already included broken bones and heart surgery, the timing felt especially cruel. The injury quickly became a major topic throughout the wrestling world, and WWE Hall of Famer Booker T shared his thoughts on the situation during his Hall of Fame podcast. His advice was surprisingly bold. Booker encouraged Chelsea to work through the pain, saying she had worked far too hard to reach the top to give up her championship now. He suggested wearing a protective face mask if necessary and continuing to compete, calling pain simply a part of the wrestling business. His exact message reflected the old-school mentality that has existed in professional wrestling for generations. Legends often built their reputations by performing through injuries, believing toughness was part of what made a true champion. But his comments also sparked debate among fans. Some agreed completely, arguing that Chelsea had earned her moment and should do everything possible to keep it. Others felt differently, saying that after everything she has already endured, including broken bones and heart surgery, her long-term health should be the priority above any championship reign. It's a complicated discussion because there isn't a perfect answer. Champions are expected to lead by example, but they're also human beings whose bodies have limits. Chelsea's own story proves that better than almost anyone currently on the WWE roster. What makes her confession so powerful is that it strips away the character fans see on television. The loud, confident, outspoken Chelsea Green becomes simply Chelsea. The daughter who missed her father's wedding, the friend who missed weddings and birthdays, the honorary aunt who couldn't be present for life-changing family moments, and the athlete who survived surgeries and injuries while refusing to abandon her dream. Those experiences give her championship a completely different meaning. The women's championship isn't just another title around her waist. It represents every sacrifice she made along the way. It represents every airport instead of a family dinner, every rehabilitation session instead of a vacation, every painful recovery instead of giving up. When she says that everything finally felt worth it, fans now understand exactly what she means. Success often looks effortless once someone reaches the top, but Chelsea Green's story reminds us that the climb is usually filled with setbacks nobody else sees. The audience remembers the ladder, the championship, and the celebration. Chelsea remembers the years of sacrifice that made that climb possible. As she now begins a reign as WWE Women's Champion while recovering from yet another injury, fans are rallying behind her more than ever. Whether she returns wearing a protective face mask or takes time to heal completely, one thing is certain. Her SummerSlam victory will always be remembered as much more than a championship win. It was the emotional ending to a 13-year journey that nearly broke her, but never made her quit.